Hi guys, welcome back. This is Shrikant. Today in this video we'll be talking about how to implement a replication in SQL Server. So first of all, we need to understand what is replication. So replication, name itself suggests that it's a replication. It's replicating something, right? So what does it mean? It means that we will replicate something from one server to another server or from one database to another database, right? Okay, so replication part come with the replications of object. We can replicate object from one server to the other server, from one database to another service. There are a few things which we need to consider while understanding replication. We need three things: publish server. Basically we need three servers: publish server, then middle one is distributed server, and third one is subscription server. Great. So publish server is the server where will be our source database will be there. From that server, from that database, we want to replicate some table to another server. We can do that. So we need a publish one, that is a source, we can call as the source. Then subscription server is, we can say it as the destination or target. So then distributed server is very important here. It is for monitoring, and it is very important for pushing the changes from publish server to the subscription server. This is just for monitoring purpose. Okay, now there are few things we need to understand here. There may you have question, what are the different type of replication? So there are four type of replication. The first one is snapshot replication. Next one is merge replication. Fourth one is peer-to-peer. And the second one is transactional replication. Okay, so snapshot replication is just the snapshot of a source, and which will be published on the subscriber. So during some specific interval, we'll schedule a job and it will take a snapshot, and it will publish to the subscriber through the distribution server. Then in the transactional replication, the transactions will be shared from publication to the subscriber, so the replication will happen. Then in the merged replication, if we want to implement a replication in such a way that we want to make it bi-directional, if I made some changes on one database, that will be reflect to another database, and if I made some changes on another database, that changes should also be replicated on the first source database, that's a publisher database, right? So we'll go with a merge replication. In peer-to-peer replication, we will have a lot of servers, and all those servers are connected through topology, and all servers we can call as the nodes. So this is also for implementing the bi-directional replication. Okay, a few more points we need to understand here. Articles, publication, subscription. So articles are the database objects which thing we need to replicate from one server to another server, from one database to another server. Publication means the changes which has been done on the articles, and subscriptions are those one which need to be sent to the subscription server through the distributed server. Okay, next. There are a few things also we need to understand here. There are jobs. This replication done through jobs. There are a few jobs we need to understand. The first one is essay, snapshot agent job. This job is very important for the sending the snapshot publish changes to the subscriber. These are all present on the distributed server. Next is merge agent. This come into the picture when we do merge replication. Next is log agent job. Log reader agent. This will come into the picture when we'll go for the transactional replication. Okay, now we are done with the basic concept. Now let's see how can we implement it. Now before that, I want to show you one important thing in system database. I am only seeing 4 databases here. So for demo purpose, I am creating a new database. And giving it name as the replication database. Okay. Now this is my database. I'm creating one table there. Name is id, type is int, allow null, and identity, I'm making it as identity column. Okay, I made it right. Then name, then age, then sex. This is some basic detail. I can name it as a employee ID. Okay, great. I'm giving a name as a TBL employee. Okay, so my intention is to, now let's refresh it first. This is my replication database. I'm making it as the publisher, just to rename it. This is my published database. System is slow. Okay, so this is my published database. Now I want to create one more database. I will come here just to show you replication, how it works. This is my publish. This is, I'm making it as a subscribed database. Great. So now I have created 2 database, and this database is the first one, and here I can see here the table called as the TBL employee, and this is my replication database. So here this is my target and subscriber one. Here I'm refreshing and I'm not seeing any table here, right? Okay, what my target is, I have the source table on my production, and I want to replicate this table on some other databases for reporting purpose. So how could I do that? It's very simple. At the top level you will see one option called as the replication. And the replication, you will see two things. We'll go one by one. First go to the local replication, then click on the new publication. First we have to create publications. Publications mean what we have to move, what we have to replicate. We need to specify. Here we need to specify the connection for the distributor. Just read it. Use the server as its own distributor, or select the server as the distributor. So we need a middleware, we need a middle server distributor one. We can make this make a same server as a distributor. We can make a separate server for that. But one thing very important, when we create replication, we will see one more database in a system database, and its name will be distributor. I will show you basically. Just click on next. What we have selected, we have just given the connection name for the server. Then it's asking me specify the root location where the snapshot will be stored. So where do you want to store the snapshot? So that will be stored in the one folder called as a RPL data, but you can change the path also, but I'm keeping it here itself. Click on next. Here we have to specify which database do we want to replicate. Publication database we have to specify. I'm selecting it as a published database. Click on next. Then we have to select which replication you want to do that. So I want to do only a snapshot replication. I will click on the next now. So I just need to select the type. So what exactly means the snapshot replication means? Snapshot replication means just taking the snapshot of a table at one time, and then it will replicate the same changes with the same data on the on the target one. And after some time we need to schedule a job, and that job will run, and automatically the snapshot will be taken, and that will be sent to the subscriber. So here how many tables we have? We are having only one table. So I want to replicate this table and with all columns. So here we have to specify the property. If you have something, I want to replicate the table employee on other target database. So I'm just clicking on next. Then if you have any condition for filtering the data, you can specify here and click on next. Then subscription are initialized with the snapshot by publication schema and data. The snapshot agent create the snapshot. So so basically if you want to create a job, then you need to specify the scheduler here, or if you just want to create a snapshot and initialize subscription, then you need to create this like this. So I'm clicking on next. So here we need to specify the snapshot agent name. So snapshot agent is just for sending the published changes articles to the subscriber. So I'm searching it as the snapshot. Okay, here we have to click security setting, run the following, just run the with a service account. Okay, here we have to specify the account, right? Okay, next, create the publication. We can also generate the script if you want to see it. Okay, then click next. Then give the publication name. We will give the name as the publisher employee publication. Okay, next, finished. Now you'll see all the steps are running one by one. This is just for creating the publication. Okay, so you will see some warning here, but you can ignore it. Basically it's just because our agent job is disabled, right? Is not running. It can be this action. Okay, we will make it on. Now just make it, right click on this and start the SQL agent. Okay, This is my SQL agent. Now this service has been started. Now we just have created the publication, so click on plus sign. You will see here the publication we just created, just right, employee publication, replicate published database, and the name of that publication is employee publication. So if you want to see it further, how can you see? Just come here and click on that. Now we have just created leave it now for now. Okay, now we have created publication. So these are the changes which we have to transfer to the subscribe database. So we have to specify here subscriber. So right click on that, new subscription, specify the subscriber. If you have a lot of publication, you just need, you will see lot of publication, but you need to specify one. Then agent job, here we need to have a distribution agent job. Basically this job is a middleware job, and this job will take the data from publication and it will send data to the subscriber. Okay, one more important point, I think, just come back here. Here you will see run all the agent as a distributor, and run agent is subscriber. And okay, we can go with the first option. Then here subscriber, choose one or more subscriber and specify is subscriber data. Here we have to specify the subscriber database. Our database is this one. Okay, next, here we need to specify some security things. We'll run with the service account. Okay, we have just import impersonate. Then agent scheduler, we have to schedule the scheduler, run continuously or run on demand only. If we made it run continuously, it will be running. So initialize subscription, specify whether to initialize subscription with a snapshot of publication or data and the schema. So when to initialize them? Immediately. Click on next. Next. So basically this is just the sending data from one database to the another database. So why we need to have a replication. Sometimes it's very important that one table is very useful, so we can't work on a one server. So we need to work on the different server or different database to get a performance, to not hamper the other OLTP workload. So now we just have created the subscriber. Now here, if you'll come here and if you'll refresh it, you will see there expanding it. This is, we just created subscriber. Okay, so now let's go back here and see this is my subscriber. Let's see, do we have this table or not. I can see this was my subscriber, and I haven't have this table, right? So now I have this table. Okay, one important point here, here if I come here and if I refresh it here, what will I see? I see there is a one more database called as the distribution one. So this is the new database which is just created. It will support the application, because we have one server and this server only having only subscriber, published, and monitoring and distributed one, right? One more thing here in the job section, if you'll expand it, you will see a lot of different jobs which has just been created just to support the replication. So first one is I want to show you, there are a lot of jobs, basically some cleaning agents, other thing, but three important jobs has been created. The first job is the log read. First job is the snapshot agent job, then distribution agent job. These are the two important job here. So like this, these are the different jobs, right? We can open it and see the changes. steps, edit. So basically these are the simple steps to implement a replication, snapshot replication, I can say. Right. Okay, now let's do some changes. Here, come here again and go to this table. Now this table doesn't have any data, just click on that, add some data, Shrikant, save it. In the subscriber one, this table doesn't have any data, right? Just click it, you won't see in data area. Again come back to, then go back to the replication, right clicking on and view synchronization status. So these are the way we can go with the replication. Hope you understood and you like the video regarding implementation of replication. In the next video I will show you how data will be replicated automatically, another replication type. So thanks for watching, have a great day.